You know, I had said something about Jay-Z and Nas, and people got mad, mainly about Nas. And they came to my platform, my little small platform. I ain't even got no more than 3 subscribers. That's okay though, man. I don't get mad and angry like I used to. I still get angry, but not to the point like I used to, because I'm not saying that I'm a saint, and I'm not saying that I'm this righteous man. I would like to get there one day, but I've criticized Nas because I feel like Nas is the one that y'all want to hold to this, hold this guy on the pedestal like he's some kind of a prophet, and he's not. And I'm going to criticize him. And people some guy asked me, where's your bank? Where's your school? Where's your hospital? And I'm saying, I ain't never came out here and called myself a prophet. Nobody never called me a prophet. I never claimed to be a prophet. You guys put these guys on a pedestal. You should never do that. And I'm going to criticize them. I have a right to do that. I have a right to speak. I'm an American. I'm an American indigenous black man to this land. And I know that there's people that these people that you call conscious, and people y'all call YouTuber bloggers, they don't even speak they don't call out the Freemasonry. They don't call out these people that's a part of secret society. They never speak on stuff like that. They say white supremacy. Don't you know you have black people that's part of Freemasons? Don't you know you have Caucasians, Hispanics, Freemasons all over the world? But they're never called it out. But they'll say that they're Christians. They'll say that I'm a saint, but they're part of Freemason fraternities that goes against God. That's why you could have a Nas that get a record deal and say he went to hell for snuffing out Jesus. But you never answer my question. How did Nas get a record deal? Doesn't matter what you say about me, where's my banks and all this and that. I never said I was a multi-millionaire. Never said that. Never boast and brag. Boast and bragging is a sin against Yahweh. Did you know that? It's a sin against the Most High. I am not pro-black. 20 years ago, yes. I am not pro-black. I don't believe in being pro-black. Never advocate for being pro-black. Do I understand that bigotry and racism exists as a Christian, as a believer? Absolutely. You got people that look like me, whether they FBA or, dislike each other, hate each other. That's hatred too. Is that, what do you call when somebody that look like you hate each other? What do you call when you have a person that's come from a melanated and dark skin and don't like somebody because they're light skinned, or light skinned person don't like somebody because they're dark skinned? What is that? That's hate. I get it, man. But the music that the black people created, whether it's rock and roll, the blues, jazz, doo-wop, bebop, folk music, country music, all of it, whether it's, which I just found out a lady by the name of Tina Bells created grudge music. I just found out a black guy's created, punk rock. All that music, that don't come from God. That's for the world, which belongs to Satan. So all the white people that's, taking that music, on Judgment Day, they going to hell if they don't repent. Listen, man, I ain't trying to go to hell on Judgment Day. I believe that was a man named Jesus who died for the just and the unjust. I ain't part of no Catholic church. I ain't part of no Mormon. I ain't part of no Baptist. I ain't part of no Lutheran. I'm a believer. I'm a follower of Jesus Christ. I'm not saying that I'm a saint. I haven't got that yet. I ain't got to that point yet. But I can criticize. I can talk about Nas. You don't think Nas and Jay-Z is a part of Freemasons? Rick Ross and these guys, the rapper Rick Ross, y'all believe that? You don't think some of these bloggers and controversies are part of Eastern Star, these women and Freemasonry? If I were to talk about anybody, I've criticized Tupac, y'all just had nothing to say. I've criticized Bill Cosby, y'all had nothing to say. I've criticized R. Kelly, you really didn't have nothing to say. I criticized R. Kelly. Y'all came at me, but not like this. Talking about what Nas done for the black community. I could name 5 or 10 people that done more than Nas, have done a lot for the black community, and they wasn't famous. They were drug dealers. They were gangsters. They were not positive people. They were not positive role models. But they done and gave back to the community. So don't get mad at me because I'm speaking about Nas or Sean Carter or Kevin Hart, whoever I speak on, or Cat Williams. I've criticized so many people, man. You should have came to my platform back in 2019 and when I came on YouTube in November. But I wasn't talking about Nas then. But now I'm going to talk about Nas. Because see, Nas said some things about people that I totally don't understand why he was criticizing people. He criticized people, but he didn't criticize everybody. He didn't talk about people like, that he should have criticized. I say Nas ain't no better than Jay-Z. I meant what I say. I'm not here to pick a fight with nobody. If you representing the Masons, man, that's your thing, man. That ain't me. I don't represent Masons. I represent Jesus, man. Yahshua the Messiah, thy Lord. That's what I represent. That's why y'all black conscious people on social media and Pan-Africans don't talk about those Christians who've been murdered by those, extreme Muslims over there, cutting babies' heads off, kidnapping children, raping them over there in them other countries. Y'all don't talk about that. You won't talk about that. But you quit to talk about when the black man gets shot down by the police over here, right? I know some Freemasons, man. I don't hang around them because that's not me. I don't want to hang around something that goes against God, man. I don't do that. I'm not saying that I'm some kind of a saint, man. But one thing I don't want to do is give mixed messages. When I share content, whether it's YouTube, X, I'm coming to Rumble too, I'm going to show you and give you the good and the bad when it comes to the history of America, whether it's blacks, whites, Asians, whoever. A lot of these people that y'all been holding on the pedestal are not the people you should be listening to or following. Nas, I'm going to expose Nas. Nas ain't no better than Jay-Z. Jay-Z been exposed. Why can't we expose Nas? Why are we holding on to Nas for? I'm gonna say it again. Nas, you talking about all the things Nas done for the black community. What has he done? Bill Cosby done way more than Nas, and y'all still have Bill Cosby locked up. And the reason why Bill Cosby got out, not because it was all about justice, he had a great attorney, is because Tom Hanks. Because of Tom Hanks helped with his wife, who's related to Tom. Tom Hanks is related to Camille Olivia Hanks. That's her main name. Let's be honest, man. Let's tell the truth. If it wasn't for his wife, Bill Cosby would have died in jail. Bill Cosby would have died in jail. Y'all don't think Tom Hanks got no power, no influence in the industry, along with Steven Spielberg? Come on, man. Who you think you talking to, bro? You gonna tell me that Jay-Z and Nas were trying to buy no casino now? That what you gonna try to tell me now? They weren't trying to buy the casino. What were they trying to buy? Are they speaking up for reparations? I haven't heard Nas say nothing about no reparations or Jay-Z. At least when Tupac was alive and he put it in his music. I haven't heard these guys say nothing about no reparations, Jay-Z or Nas. What did Jay-Z say? Oh man, we through kneeling, man. Y'all get on up, man. Get on up, man. Yeah, we done with that, man. I ain't no Jay-Z. I'm not impersonating. I'm just saying. Why should I listen to somebody? Why should I respect somebody like a Nas who disrespect the Messiah? He disrespected Jesus, man. You think I'm gonna respect somebody like that? Talking about he went to hell for snuffing out Jesus, man? Are you crazy? I'm not disrespecting you, bro. I'm just telling you where I'm coming from. As a believer, as a follower of the Messiah, man. That white Jewish man said, man, I like this guy. I want to sign Nas. That freestyle wasn't all that good, man. That freestyle was weak. It was whack. It's the fact that he disrespected Jesus, man. He disrespected the Messiah. That's why he got to rep the deal, man. And y'all want to hold this man on the pedestal like he all this and that. He done for the black community. These rappers and these artists and these entertainers help destroy the black community. And I'm going to call them out. But y'all threw R. Kelly under the bus. Man, don't come to me with that nonsense, man. I don't want to hear it. I don't care if they're black. I don't care if you're white. If they help destroy our people, they got to go. I don't care if it's Jay-Z. I don't care if it's Nas. I don't care if it's Eddie Murphy. I don't care if it's Kevin Hart. I don't care if it's Cat Williams. I don't care if it's Monique. I don't care if it's Steve Harvey. They all got to go. Don't come to me with that, bro. I don't want to hear it, man. I'm not a Freemason. I don't belong to no Freemasonry, man. I love God and I love God's people. And you can speak on talk about what he done for the black community. Hey, man, I don't want to hear all that, man. I told you what Bill Cosby did. What they do to Bill. Look what R. Kelly did. You think R. Kelly didn't help? They try to help his people, man. Look what they did to Tupac. They killed him. Martin Luther King, Malcolm X. I can go on and on about people to help their community. I can name some names that, you know, that's not even important. You talking about some Nas, man. You come to my channel with that and talk about some Nas. I got nothing against Nas personally, but I know what I read and the stuff that he said and the music and the stuff that he put out there. He's another walking contradiction. Like I said, I'm not pro-black, man. I'm pro-Yahshua. I'm out of here, man. Y'all have a blessed day. All the powers of El Shaddai. There is only one true living God. Ta-ta. Peace.